Welcome to Spaghetti Shootout. It's episode 2 of season 2, and what you saw in episode 1, Mark did not beat Ryan, but there may still be hope. Will he be triumphant today? You never know. One thing you do know, though, is the drill around here. Our contestants debate their opinions on some topics and are awarded points solely at my, Jimmy here, discretion. The real highlight, though, is sure to be the meatballs of the month. You've submitted topic ideas in the comments via email, phone, carrier pigeon, whatever, and much more. And we selected 2 to add to the mix today. Our Meatball of the Month winners get a prize in addition to the fame. This month's package includes a Viper HD 3000 laser rangefinder, Phelps elk calls package, a $100 Vortex wear shopping spree, and a cameo from Mark. We love those comments, so let's see a few from the last episode. At Starry Boar says, I have to say, y'all are so right. Spaghetti Shootout is so much better watched. At Egbert191, ooh, Mark obviously loses on purpose. He likes the underdog status. What do you folks think? Is Mark sandbagging us? At Drew Edward Backlist says, hot dog is a taco unless the bun splits, at which point it metamorphoses into a sandwich. Change my mind. And that's it. It's time to exit the caveat corral for the big shootout.
Let's get into it, everyone. Question number 1. This one is a meatball. Let's hear it.
Hey guys, my question for Meatball of the Month is, would Jimmy look better rocking a full-on 80s punk mohawk or the classic mullet?
All right, gentlemen, you heard the man, Peter C. What do you guys think? Hairstyle, for me, we're gonna have Ryan start this round out. Ryan, please begin.
Right away, Jim, I'm gonna go with full-on mullet. There's a couple reasons for this. Number one, as a former mohawk wearer,
Oh yeah, that's right, you did.
There's a certain type of hair that does really well with a mullet, and you've got it. It's kind of a coarser hair. Where up front, it's kind of got a little bit of party in the front already, like organically. It's got a little flow, like a little poof. And in the back, when that mullet goes, it's gonna kind of get some three-dimensional like nature to it. It's gonna have a lot of body, a lot of volume, right? And you probably won't even have to go crazy with conditioning products or anything like that. I don't even know that you need to put gelatin in your hair at all. The mohawk also is a bit out of favor. If you rock a mohawk, and again, this is from personal experience as somebody who rocked a mohawk for a period of time, you're gonna be predisposed to a little bit of judgment from not only your peers, but the community that you reside in. For me, I know I would wear a hat depending on where I went, because if I was sans hat, it was kind of dangerous. So I'd say mullet.
Ryan, I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with Jim's chiseled, well-defined features. It's only gonna be balanced on the backside with a mohawk. And I'm talking, yeah, 80s punk rock, but I'm going even a little more extreme. We're talking Glenn Plake, the skier type mohawk. We're gonna add some color to it. And Jim, I haven't really decided yet what color. Probably some green and gold. Yes, that's right. We're gonna contrast the counterculture with mainstream sports, and we're gonna give you some Packers green and gold. Like I said, I had a lot of coffee this morning. Ryan makes some points. I mean, the hair, very thick, little bit matted. I think you're still gonna be able to pull it off with a lot of style.
A little matted?
Well, you've got.
I just took a shower. I don't dry my hair. Okay.
It's not matted in a bad way. Like like
to me
when your dog needs to be brushed.
Right. Yeah. Explain to me when you can call someone's hair matted and it's a good thing.
That's not what I meant.
You're lucky that you're tied up with Ryan.
Very thick hair. Number 12. There you go.
He doesn't play for us anymore.
When did this happen?
I don't know. You got a lot to catch up on.
Was this in the news?
I'm amazed that you are tied up with Ryan at 12. It's lucky that he went over a little time and he lost a point there.
I know.
Else he'd have been up 1. But I don't know. Go home and tell your wife that her
I
hair is
didn't
matted.
mean.
Okay, I'm not saying that I'm your wife, but
Look, we're under a lot of pressure here. I didn't find the right word. I fully acknowledge that.
Sure.
Do you not have very thick hair?
I do. It's thick. Anyway, let's move on to topic number 2. We got a couple meatballs and we got a couple of, in-house question creations or topic creations. The next one is gonna be best tree stand snack. Mark will start this round. Mark, please begin.
Jim, there is no finer tree stand snack than Halloween candy that you've pilfered from your children's Halloween bags. The volume of candy that they get this time of year, it's frankly unhealthy. And you guys know the neighborhood I live in. I mean, if they're not giving out $20 bills, they're giving out full-size candy bars. That's just too much.
A lot of points.
So you grab a bunch of those, you throw them in your pocket. I call it my pocket food for the day. And it's like a Russian roulette grab bag of what are you going to get. And I tell you what, nothing spices up a slow morning like eating a good old chocolate bar, maybe a Snickers, maybe a Twix, maybe some peanut butter cups. Those are some of my favorites. And inevitably, a deer comes by the second you start that crinkle. And then you got to shove the whole damn thing in your pocket and shoot the deer.
Bingo, look at that. The
Mark,
coffee seems to be working for Mark today.
Now, Mark and I are going to be a little bit different in this one, in that Mark hunts only out of enclosed box blinds on ranches, so he can get away with a lot of that crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
Mm-hmm.
I, on the other hand, can't. When I do hunt whitetails, I'm out in the woods, and I have to be very cognizant of sound. I think the best tree stand snack is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or peanut butter and jelly on a tortilla.
With a side of boring.
No, Mark, that is a tremendous amount of flavor.
That's a lot of protein and calories in there, and that's going to keep you going throughout the day. My mom said.
Your mom did tell me about that, in fact. So,
Is there a 10 points button?
she did tell me that you'll do really good with this.
Your mom
When
did
she
that.
made me that sandwich. Anyway, peanut butter and
Just
jelly,
double
I think
down.
that's the way to go. I really like the tortilla because the tortilla in itself is a vehicle. It's a lot more manageable than bread. You can make the sandwich on the fly if need be. And it is a little bit more substantial than a Reese's peanut butter cup, although I do like those.
I don't care what you're snacking on. I'm not calling you dad.
Mark, you racked up some points. Also,
Incredible.
People will notice that I'm being a little bit more.
Let's make it fun.
I'm being a little more. What's the word? It's the opposite of frugal.
Gratuitous.
Gratuitous.
Generous, or
Yeah, with the points today.
yeah.
I figured I wanted a high-scoring game. Mark came in, he's all jazzed up on coffee. I was thinking as you were giving your best tree stand snack, Ryan, as you started going through and you said, when I'm hunting whitetail in a tree stand.
Yeah.
When have you ever hunted whitetail
when is
in
the
a
last
tree
time you
stand?
did
When was
that?
the last time,
Well,
Ryan?
okay, it's a great question.
Did the year start with a 1?
No.
Is that when your step fell out of the tree and then you just didn't go anymore?
My stand, the tree broke underneath my
Oh, the
stand.
tree did not break.
The bark slipped and my platform went flying like 18 inches down, and I was in the saddle, so I just swung there for the remaining 45
It's always
minutes.
the tree's fault with you.
Last deer that I killed out of a stand was the year 2016. I shot that with a Browning A-Bolt 12 gauge. It was a 300 grain Hornady SST. I had a Razor.
That was from the ground.
No, that was absolutely from a stand.
How close to the ground was it?
It was a ladder stand, so it was 2 sections, so it was probably about 10 feet up.
Did you have a PB&J tortilla?
No, killed that buck right away in the morning. Didn't have to get to my snacks. I was testing the prototype Impact 850 on that hunt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Doesn't even exist anymore.
Nope. It's been replaced with the new Crossfire 1400 HD.
Heck of a rangefinder.
Very nice. Okay, let's move on to topic number 3. Also, you'll have to excuse my voice. I'm getting over a little bit of a frog in my throat. But anyway, topic number 3. Here we go. It's another meatball. All right, gentlemen. Now, Jesse F., it's a bit of a lengthy question, but I think you get the idea. Basically, if you had to tent together on a multi-day hunt, what do you think would be the most annoying thing, Mark, for you that Ryan does that just
Wow.
pisses you off?
Am I-
Ryan,
Is
and
Mark-
vice
is Mark
versa.
starting, or is
You're actually going to start this
Oh,
round, but I'm
right.
just, providing some
Okay.
some further clarity. I mean, Jesse already laid it out for us, but
Sure.
it could be on purpose or not. Ryan, begin.
If Mark and I had to share a tent together on a multi-day hunt, we wouldn't be sharing a tent together on a multi-day hunt, because Mark will be like, there's no room in my tent, as he brings out one of many different tents that he has that have ample room for people.
You'd have to cut the tags off.
Yeah. Now, assuming that I brought the tent, the biggest challenge I would have with Boardman is the amount of crap that he brings into the field. I have been with him on some 1 and 2 day hunts in which he brings enough equipment to keep 15 to 20 people alive for a month. The other thing,
Because I'm worried about the other people that I'm with.
he would do is
Right, the one other person that you're with, though,
Is-
to be sure.
checking Onyx from the tent. constantly referencing his mobile device, his cellular telephone,
Right.
To make sure that it was going on, or telling me that I am taking up his personal space. Having hoteled with Mark on many occasions, here's how it goes. He comes in, he has giant luggage, he opens it up, he throws it around the room, it lands everywhere, and I have no room for activities.
When you take a vehicle to your hunting grounds, you have certain liberties with gear. I just came off of a bear hunt where I was packed very neat and tidy and took 0 extras into the field. 0 extra socks, 0 extra underwear, 0 extra things. Had a little extra food. I do have a phobia of not having enough food. Anyway, Ryan is going to bother me with his incessant talking, and his use of big words. And then we're going to be in the backcountry, and I'm not going to be able to look him up, and I'm certainly not going to give him the satisfaction of asking him what the words mean. And then I'm going to have to hear about every type of fungus that he found that day, and every plant that he found, and the things that he foraged, all in their Latin name. Really neat. Oh, and also with that, we don't even use Latin anymore. In fact, we don't even teach cursive in school, for God's sakes, Jim. Just...
Ryan. He basically, he's
He's out for blood.
Oh, that coffee, it might as well be HGH.
I think he got into the muscle powders.
That was performance enhancing coffee that he had this
muscle
morning.
Powders.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
No
You are
exploders.
facing a
No
formidable
exploders coffee,
foe
right?
today.
Hey man, we've seen it before.
Nose coffee is what you said.
I said no exploders coffee. You know the.
Oh, I thought you said nose coffee. I was like, that's
too.
something totally
Yeah.
different.
You ever have a little nose coffee?
Oh my God. Mark, this is a family program.
Oh.
This is, yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Let's,
just-
you know what? You lose a point for that one. Way to go. All right.
You guys started
Moving on to
it.
topic number, I don't know. You started it when you said it. Okay. Topic number 4. If anybody's only listening to this, they have no idea why we just started laughing so hard. Because topic number 4 is quite simply guess your opponent's height and weight. And being that you have approximately a minute, I'd say give a little bit of context as to why you selected the height and weight that you did. Mark will start this round. Mark, please begin.
Well, Ryan is going to be a little bit deceiving because he's quite tall, but he slouches. Now, I'll say this, I'll give you a compliment. I feel like you do that for the benefit of other people so they don't feel so short. Yeah, I'm going to guess, okay, this is going to be shoes off,
Okay.
6'4", 195. 190. Wait, 190, 193.
Oop. What? 193?
Yeah.
Little indecision there, but we'll just keep it as is.
Are you completed?
Yes, you complete me.
We'll reveal at the end.
Okay. So Mark does a lot of Tabata, does a lot of working out, so he's often very cut. He's very deceiving because he's a big workout guy.
Not like Jim.
Sometimes Mark will do Tabata in as little as 5 minutes or less.
Well, that's true.
And it'll be in the hotel room when we're going to dinner after stopping at the hotel room to drop off our badges.
No stretching, right, Jim?
So
None whatsoever. No warm-up, nothing.
Underneath his constant use of childlike t-shirts, he will always have a 6-pack, some huge packs, and some traps that are just giant. So I'm going to say Mark stands at 5'7", 161.
Oh,
I think that's where he's at.
that's an interesting choice.
5'7", 161.
Yeah.
Do you really think from up there I look 5'7"?
Mark, I have no idea how tall you are. I can't
5'7"
tell.
was your go-to?
I'm making it up. I can't tell what the flats that
Have
he
you
wears.
ever seen a ruler?
Yeah, many times.
Or like a tape measure?
Yeah. This is more humorous than anything. Actually, I think he's 5'6" and 202.
I think
I
he's
think we're
insane.
gonna have. I'm gonna subtract a point. I don't think that it sounds like you're not kidding, and so therefore I'm
Oh no,
concerned.
I'm kidding. Mark's 5'10" and 170. But
Oh, I see. This was a
Well,
mind
you
game.
can't change.
This was a
You
mind
can't just
game.
change.
No, I'm
you
not
can't just
looking to
change your
change. I'm
answer
not
after
changing
the
my
fact.
answer.
190. Wait, 190. 193.
I'm not changing my answer.
That'd be like saying
Mind game.
like actually the answer was B, and like, well, then my answer is B.
My answer is in jest, to quote Mark Boardman. Oh, what is in jest? I'm just being silly.
Okay, so what's the answer?
Let's have a reveal. What's your height and weight, Mark?
Right now, I am 5'10", 175.
5'10", 175. What did you say when you actually were serious?
5'7", 161, 5'10", 171.
No, I don't think that's what he said.
Play the
said
tape back.
I'm not gonna.
You said
I would have
170.
given you a
What
point for being
answer?
so close, but I couldn't tell.
That's
I thought you were
fine.
just.
That's
This was
fine.
such a simple question.
It was such a simple.
Mark, I wasn't going to take a simple question and just leave it a simple question. I was going to put a Boardman twist on it.
Mark, it was an interesting tactic because now you do seem frazzled.
I'm not.
I'm
And
just-
we're going into topic number 5 with the score very close. You are 57, he's 55. Ryan, let's reveal
Well,
your
is
height
one
and
of
weight.
us are one of us? How tall are you?
If I stand up straight
Yeah.
and I take my shoes off, 6'4", weight is approximately 205.
205. Oh,
You had him at what, 193?
yeah. Little
And
light.
what did you have him at
6'4" though.
You had him
I
at
got
6'4".
that
Yeah, you
right.
get the height right.
I'll give you a point
Yep.
for
you.
understanding the rules of the assignment.
Yeah, getting the question.
First time on spaghetti
50
weapon shootout history.
Well, yeah, going into topic number 5, 58 to 55.
Is this the
Mark is up. Last topic. Ryan will start. So inevitably, unless he just straight loses points, you may be playing from a deficit here. Oh, here we go. Topic number 5. Bring it up. Ooh. As the people of Texas know, if you've listened to our podcast for long, you know that we love Texas.
Damn right.
And because we love Texas so much, we feel that we can sometimes have a little fun with Texas. And likewise, Texas can have a little fun with Wisconsin anytime. So the question, gentlemen, is if Texas was a firearm, what would they be?
You ready?
What would it be? I don't know. Are we referring to the state or the people? I think these are all just sort of one, what would it be?
I think it is correct.
What are Texas's pronouns? We'll never know. Okay.
I don't think that they even thought.
I don't even think that
they
they
don't
know.
even like that you kidded about that.
No, they don't. They don't. Ryan begins the round. Ryan, go.
Very simple. The answer is a Freedom Arms revolver chambered in .454 Casull, and here's why.
Okay.
Texas is known for longhorns, cowboy boots, cowboy hats, other cowboy paraphernalia, barbed wire, ropes, and cactus. And when I think about the Freedom Arms, it says freedom in it, Texas is also known for freedom. When I think about the Freedom Arms revolver line, these are some of the most well-built, in fact, almost a little overbuilt, polished and well thought out wheel guns in existence. Nothing speaks iconic Western like a single action wheel gun, and this is the epitome of wheel gun success. .454 Casull, massively powerful. It's a big cartridge, like Texas is a big state. It'll handle anything from jackrabbits to jackalopes to a Texas Longhorn that got angry in the bush at you. Freedom Arms.
Interesting choice, Ryan, but incorrect.
This will be tough for you as a guy who
gonna
doesn't
go-
know anything about guns.
We're gonna go. I've asked you a lot of questions over the years. I'm going with none other than Jim, with the only choice, the AR-15. Now it's probably going to be a LaRue tactical AR-15
One of two guns in
because they are from Texas, and even their logo is in the shape of Texas. Now it's probably going to be, we're going to SBR this thing because, that just seems like the right thing to do. We're also going to put a suppressor on. That SBR, it's going to tighten things up, but it leaves room for the suppressor that we'll get from the Silencer Shop, another Texas company, Ryan. Now we're going to outfit this thing with some additional doodads, some Magpul furniture here and there, and we're going to have an absolute plethora of fully loaded Magpul magazines to go with it. Again, another Texas company. Now we're also going to probably, and I haven't figured out the entire logistics of this, we're going to outfit it with an M203 grenade launcher, Jim, and I'm not talking about, sending those pansy things in the air. We're going to figure out a way to get actual grenades.
You went over a little bit. I don't know what to do about that. Here we sit in 70 to 71, Mark. I'm trying to figure out if I give you extra points. I was going to give you 3 for the grenade launcher, but you did go over. I'm going to give you 2 and you win.
Thank you, Jim.
Can I just
72
ask one
to
question?
71. Yes.
I was gonna actually point something out at the very end.
Okay.
Because of, and thank you for the points, and I feel like this is the right outcome.
Had you not gotten those points, you'd have been like, "This is obviously rigged."
So here's what I'd say. At times, it's been pointed out that I wasn't wearing Vortex apparel, and I got points deducted. And I am wearing a Vortex hat, a Vortex shirt, and Vortex socks today.
Which, by the way, he came down prior to the episode to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty fresh. I can still see the folds in it.
Yeah. That's called planning, Jim.
Just pulled the
That's called planning.
Just pulled the tags
Just
off.
pulled the tags off.
No. Kim helped me.
He had somebody else do it for
Mark
him.
Tag Poppin' Boardman.
He had somebody else do it
tags,
for him.
baby.
That's right. That's right.
I have one question. This has nothing to do with anything. Mark, how does an M203 grenade launcher attach, and what does it fire?
M203 grenades.
With the M203 grenade launcher attachment
You
piece.
can fire incendiary devices. You can fire all sorts of different things out of it.
I
saw a picture of it
That was
on
a
the
bit of a
internet.
Michael Scott pronunciation of incendiary, but
Good job, Mark.
I'll go with it.
Thanks, Ryan. This was a
Good job
fun
with
one.
it. I'd be curious to hear what the people of Texas think about the selections.
Sportsmanship, it matters.
Sportsmanship
Oh,
at its
yeah,
finest.
good job, bud. I would have loved to have seen the outcome had you not been awarded those last 2 points.
Oh, have you ever seen
said grenade launcher.
a tantrum?
Yeah, most episodes.
Oh yeah, the end of every spaghetti shootout.
I gotta say though, I mean, Mark was just on another level today. I haven't seen him to this
No,
level at all.
it
I
took
felt
me
like
to
it
get to
needed
that
be-
level
I
to
felt like
barely
it needed
squeak
to
it
be
out.
awarded. I'm actually in fear for his heart.
He's going to crash
I don't-
so hard after this.
I had to award that because you came out like a bat out of hell, Mark, and for that reason, you win today's round of spaghetti shootout. Look at that, back in the winner's circle. You're gonna get to do your last crack here, so you've got a minute to say whatever you want, and so why don't you just go ahead with that, Mark?
Golly, Jim, first I'd like to thank my sponsors. I'd like to...
Were they all the companies that you mentioned in that Texas rant?
Yeah, by the way, so like I'll be expecting those items here shortly. Boy, Jim, nope, I'd just like to thank everybody for watching out there, for tuning in to Spaghetti Shootout, submitting their great meatballs. There's so many fun and interesting ones. We are in the, fall is here at press time. Ryan, you just came off of a hunt for antelopes. I came off of a hunt for bears, both tough hunts, but fun hunts, and it's here. It's finally here. So get out there, enjoy the fall. Just like it showed up, it's gonna be gone before we know it.
This is true.
That's what I got. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe, everybody.
Great last crack, Mark. Appreciate that. All right, everybody. Well, without further ado, I guess we'll close this one out as you saw here in, not live, because you're probably watching a recording. You are watching a recording.
Are we live?
But you actually saw Mark win one. What'll happen on the next round? We don't know. How many cups of coffee will Mark drink? Will it be enough? I'm sure Ryan's going to come out swinging. We'll see you on the next one, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.
See ya.
I had 3 cups of coffee this morning. I'm a little, you know.
Oh, he's ready. Doesn't even need the printouts today.